To make the Mother Swan card, there's a couple essential steps we need to do in Design Space before we actually go and cut it out. So go ahead and click Upload and upload image, browse, find it from wherever you downloaded it to. And then we're going to select Continue and Upload. And now it's in your canvas. So we're going to go ahead and ungroup this. I'm going to right click on here, select ungroup. Okay, so these lines you can see would cut the card in half. We want these to be score lines. So I'm going to go ahead and select it in here so I'm not playing around and moving it when it's on there and it stays in position. Select score. Then I'm going to select with Command on Mac, or you can go ahead and select both on here and select attach. Same thing with this. This is another score line. We're going to select score and I'm going to select it here. Click attach. Another thing I want to attach to is this. So you can just drag it up and include it in that group. Now that's going to cut the tail, but keep it, it's going to stay within this design when it cuts. And then I believe this also we need to attach. Okay, so you can see this is attached within this one. And then when you go ahead to make it, I'm not going to worry about saving it right now. You can see that this will be cut out. I used a shimmery cream color for this. Then this is part of the swan's beak and the baby swan's head. And I did that just in a matte black cardstock. This one I did in a rose gold foil cardstock. This one, this is the inner card. I did this in just a plain white cardstock. And then this one is the green. So I kind of like the green. It's a heart shape, but it kind of looks like a lily pad behind the swan. I also did a version that was pink and I did a version of navy blue. So you can have a lot of fun with the color choices in this card. Then you're just going to select continue and follow your Cricut's prompts to score, set up the score lines. If you do not have a scoring tool, you need to delete those lines in Cricut Design Space for this one and this one so that it doesn't cut your card in half. Then you can just hand score it after you've cut it out. Okay, now we have all the elements cut out and scored. You can see the score line there and the score line there. And I'm also going to show you where I've used double-sided tape and where I've used foam. So here on the neck and head is double-sided. Here is foam, and I did 2 layers of foam tape on the swan's wing. Then on the head of the baby, I've done a foam on the bottom and on the top just double-sided, and then on the back of the head is a foam also. On the back of this beak, I've just done double-sided tape and the same with the front part of the beak. And then you can see again, I'm going to go ahead and fold these in half. I did double-sided all on the back of the green. So I'm just going to clear my surface, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold these in half. Just going along the score line. You could also use a bone folder if you would like. And then same with the outer cardstock. Okay, so next we need to attach this to the white. And you can see I'm gonna attach it lining it up where the tail is. So I'm gonna just go ahead and remove all the backing to this double-sided tape. And then carefully lining it up. So it matches where the tail is cut. And also where the fold is. And then I'm just pressing down. So you can see how the tail kind of sticks out, and then when it's put into an envelope, you can tuck it back in. Next, I'm gonna assemble the head of the little baby swan. And then next I'm going to assemble where the beak is on the mother swan. Just lining it up to the edge. And then I'm going to add the top part. And place it down. Okay, then I want to just line this up at the bottom right. I'm going to take off the backing to the foam tape so that it's ready for positioning. And then I'm going to take off the back of the double-sided tape and also the foam tape. And then I'm just going to place it down, lining it up to the edge. And then lastly, I'm just going to tuck the little baby swan's head into the back of the mother swan's wing. And there you can see it's all done. So it just gets folded, the tail gets folded back in when you tuck it in an envelope, and then it can get popped out when it's removed from the envelope. It's such a fun card design. I love that it kind of stands on the swan, but then it has a beautiful heart background to it. And I hope you enjoy making it also.